now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri. It's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I am your host, Greg Rosander. I'm with Palin Music Center, and it is an absolute joy to be here with you today. To let you know why I'm here and what we're doing, if you've never seen this show before, I am here to show you some amazing musical instruments that are available on our website for you to take home today. I'm also here to share life with you, share some fun stories, maybe some inspiration, maybe some wisdom, maybe some, just goofy stuff, because I'm a goofy guy. Hey, that's what I do. But we are here every morning, weekdays at 8:30 Central Time, right here on our Palin Music YouTube channel. So please come and check us out. And I do ask that you like this video. If you like it, please hit the like button and certainly subscribe to us. We're like pushing at 700 subscribers. We'd love to get to that this week. So hit that subscribe button and join us for all the fun that we've got going on. My buddy Corey Devine at our Springdale, Arkansas store, he's on here a lot, showing a lot of really cool brass stuff that he does, custom stuff and repair work. And so check him out as well. But yeah, like us and please leave a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you think of the show. Ask any questions about the instruments or about me or about anything you want to talk about. And I'll do my best to answer them during the show. And if not, I'll get to them after the fact. And you can certainly watch this show after the fact. You don't have to watch it live. I know I prefer you to be here live. But I know it's a little early for some of you, especially you folks out in California. But you East Coast guys, you've already been up for an hour, so you can check this out, no problem. So with that, we've got three amazing instruments to show you today, and I'm going to jump into those here in just a second. But first, let's say good morning to my good buddy Jordan.
Good morning.
How are you, my friend?
Good. How are you today,
I am
Greg?
Fantastic. It's a little, I got to get my coffee down here to wake myself up.
Get some coffee.
All right, a little cloudy and rainy outside, so I thought I'd coordinate my wardrobe with the weather out here. We're all in grays today. Jordan's in gray. You can't see him, but he's wearing gray too. So we got that going on. So
yeah, tell us a little bit about that and show us your watch.
A little bit about the wardrobe, the shirt, the watch. We'll do all that. All right, so hey, we're back at it. Back to my guy, my big man, Daniel Cremieux, the designer of my dreams. And my nightmares, maybe? No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. This is, yeah, man, I really like this shirt. You get close and you see the detail on there. Fun, just shades of gray. Not 50. There's probably only 49 or 46 shades of gray. That's what those of you who know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, Daniel Cremieux, fun paisley. Check it out. And then my watch. Again, we're in repeat mode. It's upside down if I show it to you, but this is my Movado Museum watch. Oh, yeah, beautiful gift for my wife, not for my wife, from my wife for my 50th birthday, which was a few years ago. Anyway, so yeah, that's the shirt and the watch. Check them out, and let's jump into some horns, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
While we get the first one ready,
Yeah.
you can look. We got a couple comments.
The shirt looks complex. Bet it's expensive. No, not expensive actually. I can't normally afford these shirts, to be honest, so I only buy them when they're on sale. So I don't pay a lot for them unless it's a gift from someone or someone. But it's comfy. It's got that European cut, all that good stuff. I don't know, but yeah. So thanks for the comment. Oh, there's my buddy Corey. He's commented. Thanks for the shout out. Love you, brother. Doing great work out there in old Arkansas. All right, well, let's take a look at the first horn of the day. I know you've seen these cases before. I keep showing these awesome guard bags for this amazing company, Adams Brass Instruments, out in the Netherlands, way over there on the other side of the world. I hope to visit there someday. I mean, I know it's just absolutely beautiful out there, at least so I've heard and the pictures I've seen. But this is an Adams trumpet. This is the model Sonic. Just Sonic, and then we put a letter G at the end of it to designate the finish, which is the gold lacquer on this guy. But again, these really cool little pouch sleeves that they include in their horns. And let's check this one out. Man, this might be the first like traditional gold lacquer horn I've shown as far as trumpets are concerned on this show. So this is the Adams Sonic in gold, pro grade trumpet right here. Really beautiful piece, yellow brass all the way around. You got the nice rich gold lacquer on it. You got beautiful mother of pearl key touches on the finger buttons there. Very, very traditional horn, but really solid. One-piece valve casing. You got the dual braces on the tuning slide. Everything that you want in a pro horn. Also affordable. You know, it's not going to break the bank on you. So definitely come and check this one out. This is on the website right now at palinmusic.com. Or if you want to give me a call, we can chat about it over the phone. 417-882-7006. Come on down and check us out. Really pretty horn. Not a lot of like adornment on there. Adornment. I've got to learn my English today. Just you've got the Sonic logo on there with the Adams. No other fancy engraving, but still a great horn. Medium large bore, perfect for pretty much any style that you would want to play. So yeah, this is the Adams Sonic in gold lacquer, not gold plated. So yeah, palinmusic.com. Come and check it out.
Cool. All right, well, I'll get this one out of
My
your
gloves
way.
keep sticking to the Velcro here. What's that, Jordan?
While I get the second horn,
Yeah.
why don't you recommend some music for
Let's
us?
recommend some music. You know what? Today is kind of one of those chill kind of days, a little chill in the air, a little rain in the skies. And I've got a song that I want to share with you that it's just one of those songs that even if you're like feeling down or feeling great, whatever, it's going to make you feel great. The artist is Ahmad Jamal, piano player, phenomenal piano player. This comes from the album Ahmad Jamal Live at the Pershing, and it's called But Not For Me is the album, so there you can see that. But the song in particular I want you to check out is, it's a 1, 2, 3, it's the 5th track on this live album, and it's called Poinciana. It's a funny little French word, P-O-I-N-C-I-A-N-A, Poinciana. And you cannot listen to this song and be in a bad mood, because it is just, it's got just this sweet groove to it, this kind of rhythmic drum in the background that just kind of continues on through the whole song, but just, it sets the mood, it just sets this really nice chill vibe, and the piano work on top of the drums is phenomenal. And what's really great about this, not just this particular song on this particular album, but Ahmad Jamal, he's recorded this song, I don't know how many times, probably a dozen or so, and every single time he does it completely differently, but it's still an amazing piece, no matter how he does it. Sometimes it's a little bit more upbeat and raw, sometimes it's a little more mellow and chill, but this particular version from this particular album, At the Pershing, But Not For Me, Ahmad Jamal, the song is Poinciana, and you've got to check it out because you will love it. It'll put you in a fantastic mood, no matter where you are, when you are, how you are, it'll do it. So check it out. That is my music for the day. Nice. Oh, hey, man, look at that. Jordan's on top of me, man. I've already got another instrument to show you today. And I don't know that I planned this, but maybe I did. Maybe it was subconscious or unconscious. Who knows? But I coordinated my wardrobe with this particular instrument today. And you'll see what I mean once I crack it open here. First of all, I'll show you this case. This is a Selmer alto saxophone. And which one you say, which one is it? It is the Selmer SAS for Selmer alto sax. I know, it's original, right? 711-711B as in black. And check this baby out. This is just such a beautiful horn. All right. Bam! Look at that. Okay, so what do we have? We've got the professional grade saxophone. This is not a Selmer Paris. This is technically, I guess, Selmer USA, not made in the US either. This is their import horn, but it has all of the pro features that you'd want. It's got the full ribbed construction. So what is ribbed construction? I don't know if you can see it on this, but the ribbed construction is where all of the key posts and everything are mounted on one rib of metal, and then that whole key assembly is attached to the body. And what that does is it gives you a much stronger and reliable regulation on the horn. Also, it produces less heat when you're attaching it to the horn, so you're not changing the metal compound, changing the molecular structure, which can change the sound. But a little bit about rib construction you may not have known. High F sharp, of course, front F, rocker mechanism spatula on the left-hand keys, adjustable thumb hook. But I mean, look at this horn. This black nickel finish with a bright silver plate. And I just love this color combination. Normally you see the black with the gold keys, which is good looking too, but man, to kick it up another notch, this just silver on black is just stunning. And look at the engraving on this. I mean, it's got just gorgeous engraving, all done by hand, and it's all over the horn. I mean, it's all up and down the bell, comes down onto the bow, down at the bottom. You got it on the back, under the thumb hook there, up on the side, beneath the palm keys. It's everywhere, and it's gorgeous. And this is a killer screamer of a horn. So, yeah, check this one out. This is live, of course, on our website right now, palinmusic.com, or give me a call, 417-882-7006. And so where does this fit in the Selmer realm? This is kind of in the middle of the road, so a little less expensive than a Selmer Paris, but still with all the professional features that you would want, and a little bit more than your intermediate level horns. Comes with a silver-plated neck. That's the silver-plated neck there, doodly-doo. Gives it a nice bright sound. But another cool thing about this neck, with the 700 series saxophones, you get a Selmer Paris neck. So the neck is actually Selmer Paris, which kind of kicks that up a notch. So you get a kind of a combination, best of both worlds situation there, an affordable horn with high-end pro features and just a stunner of a looker. So come and check it out. Give me a call. Give me some comments. Nash, my buddy, and Max, thanks guys for commenting. Good to see you here. Mike, you're also my buddy there. Thank you all for joining in. All right, so that is horn number 2.
Well, Greg.
Yeah.
I think there's something on that shelf behind you that you haven't talked to us about yet.
Uh-oh. Well, I better do that then.
And I'd like to know about it.
Jordan would like to know about it. This is one of those get-to-know-me segments. I'll tell you a little bit more about my quirks, about my obsessions, my hobbies, my, things that I'm really into. So I'm going to grab a couple things off of the shelf here. The first one is this book, Unsinkable. We'll talk about that in a minute. And the second one, which goes along, is this little candy tin here. So first, we'll get to this in a minute. We'll talk about the book. And the book is really here more as just a visual aid, visual prop. But what this book is about is what I'm kind of crazy about. This book is called Unsinkable, The Full Story, RMS Titanic. So yes, I'm a huge, huge Titanic history buff. Have been since high school, and that's been decades. I'll just put it there. You don't need to know the full details of that. But I really got into it when they discovered the wreck back in 1985. Dr. Robert Ballard with National Geographic and with the National Oceanic. Oh gosh, I'm losing the name out there, but forgive me, guys. But yeah, when they discovered it, and then I did a project for my English class about it, which was kind of cool. Got an A, of course. I shouldn't say of course. That doesn't always happen with me. But man, I just fell in love with the story, the intrigue, the tragedy, the whole deal. And I've read dozens of books. I own several. I have a huge kind of Titanic library at the house. I've built models on the Titanic. If you check out my Instagram, you can see the model that I built on there. But yeah, this is just one of the great books that tells the full story about the Titanic by Daniel Allen Butler. So check this out. But it's not just the Titanic I'm interested in when it comes to the big ships. I love just kind of the whole history of transatlantic travel. The golden age of the transatlantic steamships, like the Queen Mary and the Normandy and the SS United States, and the Blue Riband, which was the competition, worldwide competition for the fastest crossing of the Atlantic. And we actually, the U.S., still holds the record for that with the SS United States, which is our country's flagship. Sadly, the ship, it is still there. It still exists, but it's been, kind of stripped of all this stuff. It's on somewhere out in Philadelphia, I think, at a harbor in Philadelphia. There's a whole conservation society online, the SS United States Conservancy, where they're wanting to restore it and bring it back, kind of like they've got the Queen Mary out in Long Beach. But man, just check out the story on the SS United States. It's a phenomenal story. It's an amazing ship. Still holds the record for the fastest transatlantic crossing. But there's still some big guys out there today. There's the Queen Mary II. There's the Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria from the Cunard Line. Still, you can travel these ships today if you got like big bucks. So yeah, the Titanic, the transatlantic stuff, and then this guy. I'm a collector of antiques. I collect a whole bunch of stuff, honestly. So we'll talk about that later. Anyway, this tin is really cool. The picture on this tin is of the Queen Mary. This is what Benson's English Choice Confections, a little candy tin. Found this in an antique store. Got a couple versions of this, but a really interesting piece about this tin. If any of you have seen the movie Shawshank Redemption, fantastic movie. Anytime it's on TV, I can't avoid watching it. It's such an amazing piece. Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, bunch of other great cast. Really amazing story. But there's a scene in that movie where Red, played by Morgan Freeman, is going to meet Andy after he gets out of, spoiler alert, after he gets out of prison. If you haven't seen the movie by now, it's old, so you should know this by now. All right, but there's a scene where he's got to go and he finds this tree next to this rock wall, and he's got to dig up the rock. And underneath the rock, there's a tin under there that's got a note and some money for him. And this is the tin. It's not the one from the movie, but this is the exact same tin that was in that movie. So a little piece of movie trivia, little piece of cool history. It's got the Queen Mary on there. Hold it above. I keep putting it in front of my face there. Whoa. All right. So yeah, that's kind of my strange obsession. I love the transatlantic steamships. It's a whole lot of fun. You got to have your hobbies. You got to have your interests. Can't just be music all day, every day. You got to do some other stuff. All right. So I'll put these back on the shelf. I'll put them back later. You can check them out. So that's a little bit about me, a little bit about my quirks and hobbies. I'll share more of that stuff, throughout the show. But yeah, so hey, enough about me. Let's dig into this last horn, shall we?
Love it.
Love it. All right. This is a really killer piece. I use that word killer a lot, but I got my magic gloves on here. My love and passion for Rampone and Casani. Italian handmade saxophones, and this one is no exception. Shout out to Claudio, my buddy out there, and all the guys at Rampone, Paula and Marco and all you guys doing a phenomenal job building some just amazing instruments. This one is from their Metals series, and what do I mean by the Metals series? They make saxophones out of specific solid metals, and this one happens to be bronze, all solid bronze, and then we've got the vintage silver on the keys. But check this guy out. Ooh, hopefully that case will stay there. Woo! How about that? One thing to know about these saxophones, aside from the fact that they're 100% handmade in Italy, is they're what I would call saxophones in the raw. So no lacquers, no any additional finish on that. This is just the purity of the raw metal. This is the solid bronze tenor. I don't know if it's going to show up on the screen, the detail on the engraving on this horn. It is hand engraved, and it's really beautiful, but you need to see it up close to really appreciate it. I don't know if it's going to translate on this little screen here, but so solid bronze, professional grade horn, based on their R1 bore and bell shape. Of course, all the bells and whistles, high F sharp, front F, adjustable thumb hook in brass on the back. I like the little brass accents you've got on the like the bell rings and the key posts and so on, but you've got the solid bronze body, and then again, like I said, the silver-plated keys, which are already getting kind of a nice patina to them already. So yeah, this is the Metals Series Ramponi and Kazani tenor sax, professional grade, live on our website right now. Which website is that, you ask? It's palinmusic.com. You should know that by now. And of course, you can give me a call. Oh, I'll show you the neck too. 417-882-7006. Silver-plated neck. So really cool there. Yeah, I'd love to chat about it. I can talk all day about these horns, and I'd love to send it to you today. It is ready to rock, ready to roll. And if my good buddy Jack Probilski is out there, he may or may not be watching, I don't know, but he is a phenomenal player. You should check him out. I know he's got his eye on this horn, so you better come and get it before he does. All right, so that's the Ramponi Kazani Metals Series Solid Bronze Tenor Sax. Come and check it out. Oh, who's commenting here? Some sort of cephalopod. I'll give you $50. Come on now, $50. This horn is worth 100,000 times that. Well, you know, something like that. But this is a great horn, guys. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. Tell me where you're watching from. Who are you? Some sort of cephalopod? Let me know who you are. But thank you for watching. All right, so we got the horns done. We got all the other stuff. What's left for us, Jordan?
The only thing left is for you to share your wisdom with us.
Oh, my wisdom. All right, the cephalopod. He's from St. Louis. Welcome, Mr. Cephalopod or Miss Cephalopod. I don't know who you are. But thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. We got a store up there, too. Go check us out in O'Fallon.
They said they're just a simple octopus.
A simple octopus. Nothing simple about an octopus. They're like the most complex creatures in the world. All right. So, with that, how about a quote about music for today? This quote comes from an author. This is still a living author, actually. His name is Orson Scott Card. You may have heard of his most popular novel, Ender's Game, which I believe has been made into movies and whatnot. So, plus he's written a ton of other stuff. But this is what Mr. Orson Scott Card says about music. It says, music isn't just a pleasure, a transient satisfaction. It's a need, a deep hunger. And when the music is right, it's joy, love, a foretaste of heaven. Man, that's some powerful words right there. And I don't disagree with any of it. It is right on the spot. So yeah, music is, it's a deep hunger, man. It's a need. It's all of that. It's, oh, hey, we got more coming. You have, yeah, we do have a store in O'Fallon. Yes, we do. O'Fallon, Missouri is where the store is. Snap, snap, snap. All right. Snap, snap, snap. Very cool. So that's my quote. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Just a reminder for you all, we are helping people make meaningful music. It's what we do. And when you're ready, I am here for you too, my friends. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.